Hi, welcome back to Flight Sim 2024. Welcome back to the high performance group Airbus H160. And in today's video, we've got a short flight ahead of us. As you can see, the weather's not great. We're parked on the helipad here at St. Anne's Hospital in Pietermaritzburg, South Africa. And we've got a short flight from here out to a hospital in Ladysmith. So can't actually remember exactly how far that is, but I think it's about 75 miles from here, so not a particularly long way to go today, but we're also going to have to see what the weather looks like when we get that side. It's supposed to be a little bit better than it is here, but anything can change with the weather down this side. So the other thing I'm going to do today is actually use the automatic takeoff mode in the H160. We're going to be doing a rearward takeoff, so we'll be setting up for that shortly. So let's come down here. Let's just get this on. Technically, we'd actually need a proper squawk because we can't do VFR in these conditions. Right, let's go to flight mode. We're going to turn the NR high on. Make sure the parking brake is on. Okay, and then we come here and we go into the hover view. We go to takeoff. And it is helipad. So, how do I... Oh, it's just scrolling between... Okay, helipad takeoff, that's correct. Yeah, we're gonna set this 150, and I think we are good to go. 1019 is correct. Okay, so then what we have to do is just lift off normally, get it into the hover. We lift off normally until we're just above the helipad, go into the auto hover. We are pretty heavy today. We're almost full fuel at 75% fuel. Okay, let's go into the auto hover. I just want to line this up a little better back over the helipad here. Right, then we push the go around button and that should do it automatically. There we go, I'm not touching anything. And it does have a built-in system where if we have some sort of engine fault or any serious issue like that, it will automatically return us to where we lifted off from. To go around again, and we go into that flyaway mode. Now we can bring the gear up. Okay, now I have control again. I actually just want to disengage these modes. So let's go back here and just take this off because I'm going to fly manually for now. Yeah, we're going to keep climbing to about 5,000 feet, I think, here was my plan. And we're looking at about 20 minutes, I think. Cool, NR switched off automatically. Okay, currently at 38 minutes. Alright, so a little bit longer than I initially thought. Okay, and there we are on our way. So the highest terrain here in Pietermaritzburg is actually just off to this side. We can see some of that mountain range in front of us. Need to turn those passenger sounds down in FS Realistic. Okay, we're up onto the higher ground now, so I think 5,000 is going to be perfectly fine. Still in the weather here, and looks like we're going to be in the weather pretty much all the way. Coming up to 5,000 now. So there's about 5,000 there. Nice and bumpy here in the clouds as well. It's a really beautiful area of the country, but we're not going to see very much of it today because of the weather. Okay, so we're looking at just under 25 minutes. So it is a little bit longer than I initially thought it would be. But not the end of the world. Still a relatively short flight, just 25 minutes. Looks like we've got a particularly high peak right in front of us. No, we're gonna be fine. Also, not to be confused with the little diamond, but I'm just looking at this here. That one's fine. It's a bit darker in the background there, but I think we're gonna be alright. There we can see some of the scenery in this area. Just before we head back into the clouds. if the weather's like this in Ladysmith, landing there is actually going to be quite a challenge, because that helipad that I departed from is like a 3D element that was automatically added into Flight Sim, but the hospital that we're going to doesn't have that, so it's just going to be a patch on the ground. We might be able to see like the outlines of the helipad on the photo terrain, but there's no like 3D actual helipad to land on. If we can't make it into the hospital, the airport is close by, but there's no instrument procedures as far as I remember. I think it's visual only. Let me actually have a look and see. 'Cause, yeah, we're heading back into some pretty intense rain here now. So if it's like this, there's no chance of us getting in. Doesn't seem to be any instrument procedures. Wow, this rain is really intense here now. Okay, it looks like I'm actually gonna have to climb again. So we'll go up to 7. Okay, 23 minutes to go because we've slowed down a little bit. So we're past Taog now. Carcliffe Nature Reserve. Okay, 6.8 on the altitude. Alright, there's 7 coming up. We're actually just on top of the clouds here. Okay, altitude holds. Keep an eye on the time as we pick up speed, yeah? 20 minutes now. Still got a little bit of speed in hand, so probably going down to about 17-ish minutes. down to what, 15 minutes, 150 knots almost. We've got a bit of a tailwind that's helping us. A little bit high on the torque, so we'll back that off slightly. Still solidly in the clouds here. Here's a little bit more open. It's like this over the city, we'll be perfectly fine. We need to actually go this way a little bit now. 12 minutes out. Back into the clouds shortly. $7,000 feet seems okay. 2,500 above the ground. That's interesting. I think that's that tailwind pushing us over because our torque is actually fine. It's not a ridiculous tailwind, but it's there. Okay, since we've dropped our speed a bit, we're back to 10 minutes out. We can bump it up a little. Don't want to go over that 160 mark though. Yeah, 31 miles out. Back into the rain. Okay, Wind and Nature Reserve coming up here on our right hand side, which we probably won't see anything of again. So no rain currently, but back into the clouds. I wonder if we'll be able to get under this, even if it's cloudy over Ladysmith. It doesn't look like it. It looks like this goes all the way to the ground. It appears there is some sort of helipad in the Weenan Reserve. Okay, 8 minutes out. I'm gonna go back down to about 5,000 feet. Let's see how things look a little bit lower down. Okay, visibility doesn't look too good, but possibly doable. Coming up to 5,000. I'm going to keep descending a bit. Go down to 1,000 radio. We are 6 minutes out, 15 miles. Back into the rain. Okay, even if the viz is like this, we can make it looks like it gets worse again over the city. keep our altitude about here. 45 Barrow. Okay, 12 miles out. Okay, if it's like this over the hospital, this is gonna be impossible. So let's see, we got another 9 miles. Hopefully it improves in that short space, otherwise we're in trouble. Airport is off to the left. It's like up here, I think. Oh, there you can actually see the label there, so it's here somewhere. Okay, because this is opening up slightly, but it looks like over the town itself. It's pretty bad. Okay, nice and open here, but looks like we're about to head back into the rain. Airport is just over there, which was probably doable. Can we actually make it into the hospital in front of us here? Looks like we might be okay. Just behind this hill, it opens up again. We've got a bunch of rain here. I think we can make it. We've just got to spot the helipad on the hospital now. I think it's over there because those are just like trees. It looked like some sort of marker. Oh yeah, it's just the shape of the trees. Okay, let's ditch the altitude hold. Start descending here. Bring the speed down as well. Zoom this right in so we can find it. it's not the trees. That is the smoke marker that's kind of freaking out. Okay, so that's where it is. It's supposed to be orange. Traffic? Smoke should be orange, not... I don't know what that is. It's very strange. Okay, but that is the hospital. Is there going to be a place for us to land in there? Sure, it doesn't really seem... We might land on the sports field just behind it. That's a possibility. Let's get the gear down. This nice big field on the other side. Okay, I need to turn that smoke off in the mission system. Don't know what... Oh, it's picking up the smoke beacon as an aircraft because it's just an asset in the sim. So I think that square building there is supposed to be the helipad, but I don't think we can land on that. Oh, there's the helipad there. That's gonna be very tight, and it's not level at all. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put it down on the field. Wind is from behind us now, so we actually want to come from this direction. But we do have this little ridge here to contend with. So let's come along the ridge, and then in like that. Is it going to be flat enough here? That's the question. Maybe we just go a little more forward. Like here, I think should be good. Brake on. Is our FS economy flight done? It hasn't picked us up as being close enough to that, but we can't get in there, so I think that's fine. That's okay. I kind of just wanted that for the navigation. And then what I'm going to do now is just hop us over from here to the airport. Okay, and I want to test something because I think I actually did the automatic takeoff incorrectly. Okay, so hang on, let's do this. We want to go hover mode like that. Take off. We want to do helipad, which is the reverse takeoff. Okay, that's all fine, that's all fine. Okay, cool. Let's try this again. Because I think I'm not actually supposed to press go around. I'm supposed to press the hover button again. So I think the go around is just a normal go around mode. Okay, so let's go auto hover. Okay, so to initiate it, we press go around. Which isn't doing anything. No, that is right. Oh, right. I didn't do the NR button. So let's do that. Whoa, holy moly. Why is the landing gear up? That is very strange. I did not put the gear up. It's kind of cool though how the trees all react to the helicopter rotor wash though. Okay, so that was very strange. I don't know why the gear came up. Right, let's try again. Parking brake is actually already on. That's not the end of the world. We'll leave it like that. Okay, parking brake is set. This is what I forgot. That needs to be on. Helipad takeoff is now blue. That's correct. It should be blue, not yellow. Okay, gear is down. Just keep an eye on that and see what... It shouldn't lift that automatically as far as I know. It didn't last time. Okay, auto hover. Okay, that's good. Go around. Helipad takeoff, that's correct. So then we go up to our 150 feet. And then I think I'm push the hover button again, not the go around button. Let's see. And the airport is actually just over there. Okay, we can't see it just yet. Okay, 120 coming up. There's 150. Now let's push the hover button. Okay, that just disconnects. Okay, so maybe it is correct then to press the go around button. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm even gonna lift the gear because we're literally just going over here. Looks like the airport might actually be in the clouds. On the parking brake off, that should have switched off, which it has. Here's the airport here, we're gonna be fine. Okay, what are those? Are those buffalo? I think they are. There's more on the actual airport as well. it's a little awkward. So we are kind of going to be touching down with the wind behind us here. I think what I might even do is just put it down on the taxiway here, and we can wheel taxi in. Is a little behind us, and I can feel it pushing the nose a little. But welcome to Ladysmith Airport. So from here, we're going to pick up some more passengers and head out somewhere else. I don't actually know where that somewhere is just yet. But that'll be in the next video, so we're just gonna park up on the apron here, and then I am going to end this video, and in the next one we'll be heading out from Ladysmith to who knows where. Depends what FS Economy has to offer us. Okay, so let's just park it up here. Probably not the best way to do this. We're bringing the nose off the ground to slow down. Okay, let's parking brake on, and I'll just put the engines into idle, and we can turn this off as well, to standby for now. Okay, but that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. A nice vertical takeoff from St. Anne's in Pietermaritzburg, and then a short flight out to Ladysmith, and then the next video with the H160 we'll be heading from here to somewhere else. But for today, that's going to do it for this video, and as always, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it and you want to follow along, you know what to do down below, and hopefully I see you in the next one.